Hey guys, welcome back to Jen Creates, and in this video I'm going to be doing a calligraphy and brush lettering tutorial. So in this video I'm going to be showing you 5 easy hacks to make your brush lettering turn into a pro. Now the brushes you can use for these hacks can be any brushes, but in this example I am using the Tombow dual brush pens in the bright set. Now before I keep on talking, I know that you all are anxious to see the 5 tips. So why don't we just get on to the video of Calligraphy and Brush Lettering 101. Okay, so one of my biggest tips for brush lettering for beginners is always to remember to keep it slow. So as you can see in this example, I have not sped up the clip at all, and it is super important to know that you do not have to brush letters super fast. I know you've probably seen millions of videos online where people are brush lettering super fast, and you've seen that in the beginning of this video, but it is super important to know that you can go slow, and that makes your letters look best. Now another thing that really helped me when I was beginning to learn how to brush letter was to know that upward strokes are always super light and downward strokes are very thick. This helps you when you're writing because you know what direction to point your brush in. So as an example of this is with the letter A, you can see that my downward strokes are very thick, upward strokes thin, and now another downward stroke of a thick stroke, and then the little tip, a small stroke. Now a lot of people forget that small little stroke at the end, but it's super important to make your letters look elegant. So let's try that with Y. So I'm going down thick, that little tiny point of light, and then again I'm going down thick again. And remember, always finish with a little stroke that's very light. And this makes your letters look perfect. So another trick that I find really helpful, it's not exactly with the letters, but it's how to finish your lettering. So whenever I write a word or a quote, I finish it with these 2 swirls, which add a lot of class to my writing. And the same rules apply for the downward strokes being thick and the upward strokes being thin. So let's try it on an example. So right here I'm writing the word happy, also keeping in mind of the downward strokes and the upward strokes. And when I finish this, I am going to finish it off with that little swirl thing. And as you can see, it gives it kind of a better feeling to it, you know, like it's complete. There you go. Okay, so now on to tip number 4. And I find this tip really helpful for me. And that's knowing that brush lettering doesn't just mean cursive, like the cursive you learned when you were like in 3rd grade. So you can see that there's different ways of writing the letters that make it look a little bit more classy. So you can see the E here, I didn't just continue writing the E, I stopped, then I did the little curve connected to the E, and then I finished the letter. And this applies for L's as well. You can see I'm doing the top and then I'm going down, not all just connected into one word. This also happens with the O's too. And so it makes the word look more complete, and this is seen all throughout calligraphy, and there you can see my famous swirl at the end of everything. So even though you could do brush calligraphy with just normal cursive, this way of adding each letter in a different way makes everything just look a little bit better, and it also represents the classy style of brush lettering. Okay, so now on to tip 5. Now this one isn't really like a letter trick, it's just a way to get better at brush lettering, and that is writing the alphabet. So just write capital letters, lowercase letters, and do that for a while. Then you will get the hang of being able to write quotes, words, whatever you want, and you'll be able to write anything in a fancy way. So I hope these tricks were helpful for you. If you want to see more about techniques of the markers that I'm using, or also brush lettering in general, be sure to click this light blue box that I've drawn. Or also, if you want a review of the pens that I'm using in this video, the Tombow dual brush pens, click on this purple box for a review. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also comment what your favorite style of brush lettering is. And if you want, I can make more videos like this. So if I do, be sure to subscribe so you can see my videos as soon as they come out.